What is up? Good Saturday morning to everybody. I hope you're doing well. This is another edition of Art with the Professor, and we're going to get things started off right. Let's roll the reel. So I hope everybody is doing well this morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We're going to be doing something a little different today. And yes, it is time for some art again. It's been too long, too long, too long. I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to put the link for the live in the chat. And if anybody wants to join, you're welcome to join. Let's see who's here so far. We have Ruby G. What's up, Ruby G? Cowabunga fam. We've got Tyler. Oh my God, it's art time. We've got Digger Jim. Good morning, Digger Jim. Hope you're doing well. We've got actual Dracula with us. And we've got Umpty Scratch. How's it going? I hope you all are doing well this morning. So today is going to be one of those days that can either do one of two things. It can go extremely well, or it can go kersplat really quick. I'm going to be taking a character and I'm going to be drawing it in 6 different art styles today. And I thought with all the hype that's behind this character, it would be a good time to try to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be drawing Invincible in 6 different art styles. The styles that I'm going to be doing the normal style from the show. I'm going to be doing a Chibi Invincible. I'm going to be doing a Dragon Ball Z inspired Invincible. I'm going to be doing a Super Mario Brothers inspired Invincible. I'm going to do an Adventure Time inspired Invincible. And then to kick it off or to round it up, I'm going to be doing a Tim Burton inspired Invincible. So again, this could be very good. It could be very bad. I don't know. Umpty Scratch says I usually sleep in on Saturday mornings. Yeah, I totally get it. I would too, but my wife she got up early this morning to take our vehicle to get it serviced and everything since we're heading out of town this week, and she's wanting to get that done, and she was like, "I'm gonna looking for his next piece." So yeah, she got up early, and in the process, she woke me up. So there you go. But again, if you would like to get into this chat, if you want to come on, the link is posted, or it's in the top of the chat, or it should be towards the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come on. I know that's a dangerous game with some of the crowd that I run with, but I figured why not. So what I'm trying to accomplish today is I'm trying to get not only the look, but I'm trying to use the same art style as the ones that I'm using for the drawings. So like with Adventure Time, a lot of the line work in Adventure Time is very specific, and you have to do it right or it won't come out looking like that style. So these all probably are fairly familiar styles to people, um, styles that you should know, or styles that if you wouldn't take a lot of research to find something done in that style. Um, Again, this could turn into something really cool, or it could be something that is a nightmare for me and almost an embarrassment to put up online. So we'll see which of the two we come out with. I'm hoping it's the latter. Doing something that looks good. I've been watching this guy on YouTube. I think his name is ADC Art Attack or something. And he does something similar to this. And he takes characters and draws them in styles. He does 10 different ways, but a lot of his videos are sped up and heavily edited. So I wanted to come on and do something live to see if it could be done live, number one. And to, and I usually use a double camera setup, Zach. I do that most of the time. What I'm doing right now, though, is I'm just kind of getting stuff lined in and lined up. Plus, having other people on or come on is, let me highlight that comment. I have more open screens or guests. So, like, if I'm doing this on my own, not expecting anybody to come on, then absolutely I would have two cameras set up. But where I do streams and I put a link in the stream for anybody that may want to come on, I leave it with one camera. That way I've got more room for people that want to join in and perhaps draw. So that is a good point and one very well taken. But I did want to explain why I'm doing it this way. So again, if you missed, I am doing Invincible in 6 different art styles. The first one I'm working on, and I've got everything drawn in pencil already. It just helps me manage time better when I'm doing these. But the first one I'm working on is the chibi version of Invincible. And the reason that I'm doing that first is it's probably going to be the easiest of the 6 that I'm doing. Chibi style is very simple. It's very geometric, and it's very lighthearted. There's not a ton of detailing in chibi work, or at least not most of the time. So I'm going to go ahead and pull over my colors that I'm going to be using. Also, one thing about chibi is it's very, very flat. So you don't necessarily have a ton of things in chibi work that are going to cause you to have to do a lot of going over your colors, detailing, or shading. Very simplistic style. Supposed to be cute. So I hope you all are doing well this morning. I hope that you have had a good week. I did sleep in a little longer than I normally do on a Saturday. I got up around 8:45 this morning. Usually I'm up around, and it takes me a while after being a teacher during the school year, having to get up at 7 in the morning. Takes me a while usually to get running on the weekends. And we do have our first guest with us. And we have actual Dracula.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I was actually just drawing this morning, and I figured I'd continue on for a little bit, and why not come on here and...
Well, glad to have you.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny, speaking of chibi, I was gonna show, I just got a mail call here from Soul Twice.
Oh,
some
did you?
chibi drawings he did for me. I was gonna open it right now, but I just saw a note he put on the back requesting that I make a cool opening video for these. So I'm gonna have to hold off on these for now.
Yeah, he apparently, when he sent me mine, he apparently put on my envelope that he wanted it opened in a video.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, when the mail people delivered it, we've been talking about this. Our USPS system sucks. They,
Yep.
they threw it on an uncovered part of my front porch, and it was raining outside, so the outside of the envelope got destroyed. Luckily, the inside was okay.
Yeah.
And he had written on mine that he wanted it done during a live or during a video, and I accidentally did it live during Let's Talk About It, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be so angry, but he was cool with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't know what the deal. Like I told you yesterday, I sent you a package, and USPS has had it since like May 25th.
Yeah.
For some reason, they're not sending it to you. I don't know. There's nothing. There, I didn't ship any dangerous liquids or explosives, so
no lithium-ion batteries or anything like that. So I don't know. I haven't talked to the other counterpart from Wednesday to see if he was going to be back on today, color commentating. But I assume if he gets up in time, he will be.
I don't know if I was a betting man, I wouldn't bet on it. When is it? 11? I don't know. I'm up early. I am actually a morning person.
See, I am not. I usually like to keep my distance from people until I've been able to wake up well. But when I woke up this morning, I got up about 8:45, and I was like, I've got to drive down to the gas station, get a couple of things so that I can wake up. And I drove down to the gas station, and there was a special needs kid in line in front of me, and he started talking to me, and it just, I don't know, woke me up, made me a little bit happier than I normally am.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Digger Jim, draft that box you sent Tyler was funny.
Yeah,
if you haven't seen that, you need to watch it.
I had fun putting that together. I haven't seen Tyler laugh that much in a long time, so it's good.
Tyler's been wrapped up in this whole Biggie controversy.
Yeah. Which is, yeah, I mean, probably got a little bit out of hand, but like I said, because they did a stream together, I guess it was yesterday morning or the day before.
Yeah, the day before.
And but by the end of it, I was just as confused as ever as to where they stood. I honestly
was that whole situation is so strange because it's all a bunch of you said this, you said that, but there's no real like proof of anything other than, I mean, Tyler and Lee have I guess brought out more proof than anybody in that situation, but
right.
I just think it's a case of somebody not liking to lose, and they just took it too far after they did lose.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta give it to him. Biggie's funny sometimes, but he is very opinionated, and you have to know how to take him in order to not be offended by him.
Yeah.
He likes what he likes, and he's not afraid to tell you.
Yeah. I mean, I did sign up for this rap battle with him, but that's I knew that going in that like if it was Biggie, I mean, I like Biggie, and yeah, exactly. I know he's an opinionated guy, but I don't get offended easily.
Yeah.
And it is a rap battle. No matter what he says about me, I know it's a rap battle, right? I mean, and hopefully, you know, he'll take it the same way when, you know, if it's me against him, you know, I have some things I'm going to say. But
oh no, it has to be you against him.
it's not, it's nothing personal, you know. And even like the stuff that I'm writing for this, it's gonna be more about like bigging myself up than anything else. I'm not trying to like. There's gonna be jabs in there. It's a rap battle, but it's gonna be more about like I'm the best. I'm gonna win this rap battle because I'm better than everyone. You know,
Right.
That's how I'm approaching it.
Well, I think it'll be fun, and that's I think what DJ means for it to be is fun.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think he's doing this to cause any kind of beef between people, but you know, when you get, it's unfortunate you've got people that just don't like to lose, and if you tell them that they've lost, then they get angry about it. What's up, Austin? But yeah, I've kind of kept up with all of it, and I don't know. I've got kind of like the opinion that this is getting kind of old, stale. Let's find something else to do. So maybe this next rap battle will take everybody's mind off of it, or it'll bring it back up to the forefront. One or the other.
I can't promise that I won't bring up any of that stuff.
Oh no, I'm not saying you shouldn't.
You know, to get into his head, I might have to a little bit, but that's also just because I think the whole thing's kind of ridiculous too, because it all started out of something that's supposed to be fun. So
yeah,
I'm gonna try and turn it into something fun.
Austin, if I'm just saying, if you're wanting to jump on, the link is in the chat. It's somewhere towards the top. It might have gotten buried between a few people's comments, but it's there. So you're welcome to jump on. I know that it's early, and some people just don't like to be on early. So
you're drawing Invincible 6 times. That's the idea.
Yeah,
Six different styles.
And each one that I'm drawing, I'm doing in a different style. Now he's not in the same pose in every drawing. I don't like doing the same drawing twice. I like variation in what I do. So I had to do, like, there are 4 straight on shots, and then there are 2 kind of more dynamic poses. This Mario style is not my favorite.
I am doing something that I've been meaning to get to for quite some time.
Oh, what are you working on?
So I don't know if you remember, but it would have been about, I'd say like 5-6 weeks ago, I did my Grow Together video.
Yeah.
My Grow Together shout out video. And all the channels have hit their goals, I think, except for one.
Okay.
And so I pretty much said, you know, let's get everyone 50 more subs, which for like a small channel like mine, 50 subs in a month is actually really good. Like I did hit my goal, but I think, and everyone else did. I think it's just Quinn's Comics. He's getting there. He's close. But there's also that correlation between like how much content you put out, right? Like he doesn't like me, but like neither of us put out videos very often, you know, not every day. Like Louis hit his goals right away, but he puts out more content than I think anyone else I had picked on that. Anyhow, so I'm doing a sketch cover as the giveaway. So I'm thinking my goal is to kind of finish this week, and then I'll do like a big push video so that I can help. I think I had Quinn's. So here's who I had. It was Freaky Louie, Brock Morgan, Professor Comics, Quinn's Comic Stash. And that was it, right? I think that was it. And I think Quinn needs a few more to get there. So I'll do like another I'll do like a push video when this is completed, so that all people will see it, and hopefully maybe I'll even see if Quinn wants to come on live, and then we can try and get him the rest of those subs. And then I'll give away the cover and some stickers, maybe another book as well. But I don't know if you remember what it is that I'm doing.
I don't.
I can show you. I will show you the progress so far. I kind of just started, like, I've been meaning to get to this for weeks, but it's just been crazy. Like, I've been so busy with work and then doing other stuff. Plus, I knew I had a little bit of time. But now I've run out of that time. Like, yeah, Quinn's going to hit that goal soon, hopefully. And so I'll have to give this away. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
All right, so Remy and I are here just to see if there are any DMP jokes going on. If not, I'm just going to leave.
Yeah, Dracula and Panda. We're just.
No, I was going to join in the drawing if possible.
Go ahead.
Right.
I'm trying to recover from last night with Pocan Joe, so because this son of a gun decided he was going to drive down and tell me when he was in Winston that he was in my town, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, but that honestly, like I said, that's probably the most awesome giveaway gift I think I've ever seen that ever will be.
I'm telling you, so he and I don't want to show now, but he made a makeshift crate to carry it in, and I showed up and he was like, it was late last night, and he was like, all right, well, you want to load this thing up? I was like, well, I thought, because we were gonna hang out, we were gonna have a couple beers or whatever. I was like, why don't we stash this thing away so we don't have to carry it around, because it wasn't like it's like this big heavy thing. I was like, we can't travel around the town with this, so we had to lock it back up. But no, that was very cool. And I'll tell you, if you haven't checked out his channel, super interesting guy. Joe's amazing, and even getting to talk to him was a lot more than what you get from the channel itself. But yeah, he's done a lot. He's and the channel's really cool, anyways. But I mean, he's himself is amazing. So
yeah, he's been hanging out sometimes on the Friday morning thing with Mark, and he's just a blast to talk to.
Oh yeah.
And he just brought you the indestructible slab, correct?
Yes. And there, so it's funny because I've never talked to somebody who said, "Oh well, I was having trouble getting in touch with my bulletproof resin guy."
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of a twist because he was like, "Well, we couldn't get the material we wanted, but we did get something similar." And I'll tell you, he's the real deal, though. He'll claim that he's just doing whatever, but he's definitely an expert in the field, I'll say. And so it's going to be some fun. It will be some fun for sure.
Well, did you guys see the last giveaway he did, that Dr. Doom mask?
Yes. Yeah, that was awesome.
Incredible. Yeah. I was going to enter that, but I didn't see the video till like a day after it was over. But yeah, it was amazing.
I'll tell you, last night he was like, well, he's like, you're our latest winner, so you get to pick what we're doing next. And I was a blank. I was like, I'm sorry, sir, but this is a realm I haven't even stepped. I can't imagine what you would build next. I don't know. I mean, he's,
what's funny? Something immediately popped to my mind.
See, you should have been there then.
I was like, hey, Joe, I want a Fantastic car or a Quinjet.
Yeah.
All right.
What's my favorite vampire movie not counting Twilight? Can I just say Twilight? Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's my favorite.
Which he revealed this week on In Between the Lines with Cardboard Crazies and Geek Out with Roscoe. All right, guys, I just wanted to check in. As you can see, I'm enjoying a little bit of Thor this morning. And
Well, thank you for stopping in.
just wanted to say hi. Chris, you're leaving this week for vacation?
On Wednesday. Yeah.
All right. And I'll be leaving Friday, so I'll catch you before then. Have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Take it easy, bud.
Before you go, I was just about to show what I'm working on before I was rudely interrupted. No.
Don't steal my Instagram post.
This is the sketch cover I'm working on for my Grow Together thing, which I'm finally getting around to after
Let me
about a
biggie
month.
size you.
Well,
So-
no biggie.
So it was decided by, I think this was suggested by DJ Lynx. This was his suggestion. There is also one part of it suggested by Freaky Louie. And it is an alien sketch cover. And so I've got, it's in progress right now.
Oh, without? Give me a second.
It's going to be Dracula with Alf's decapitated head.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have good lighting here, but yeah. I'm just kind of getting started here,
Alf
but
looks
I think
amazing.
it's coming along. He's gonna have the inner mouth thing coming out, pouring blood out of it.
Say hello.
Hi.
Say, this is Mr. Chris.
Hi,
How
Mr.
you doing?
That's Mr. Adrian.
Hey, great Adrian.
And that's Mr.
Yeah, how's it going?
Graham.
And so what's your name?
My name's Elijah, and I'm my father's.
He's his
And I'm
father's son.
Oh,
Nice to meet you, Elijah.
very nice to meet you.
These guys are all fantastic artists and they're drawing stuff,
I
comic
see.
book stuff.
And ironically, this is what I'm working on. I started last night.
Hey!
Yeah, look at that.
Hey!
Yeah.
You know what that is?
That's you.
My logo. Nice. Do I even have to bother to ask for that?
No, buddy, it's coming your way. Honestly, I was gonna keep it. It was just ironic that you came into this right as I came into it. So it's like,
Awesome. See? All fantastic
it's
artists.
just good that you sent this as a a good reference to you. I don't have to go off a little picture on YouTube.
Come on, Dad.
Say, what do you say? You said hello. Now you got to say
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah.
Size for this.
yes. And would it be a stream if I wasn't interrupted by the doorbell? And so we'll make this into a makeshift unboxing while you guys are drawing.
Oh, if you would like, I can biggie size you.
No, it's all right. This way you don't have to see the unwrapped. I just got all this stuff from CGC coming back. Oh, we will both be sharing the same state at the same time, Chris. We'll be going to Destin, which is probably 5 or 6 hours from Orlando, I think.
Yep. We'll be staying in Kissimmee.
Kissimmee, yeah. Now it's your first time. Is your first time going? Your daughter must be over the moon excited, right?
She is super excited, and no, this isn't my first time. This is my second time going.
Hey,
Hey. I was just talking about you not too long ago.
naturally.
Did I see Miss Moore in the chat last night?
She was.
I was.
Thank you very much for showing up. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
She was like, I bet if I show up, he'll say hey to me before he'll say hey to you.
Of course. Behind
They
every
like me
great,
more.
so just like right now, behind every great man is a great woman.
That's right.
All right, you go ahead and do that.
And that message went away.
So this stuff I had sent in. This was stuff that I've had in my collection previously that I sent to get Preston Graded.
Hold on,
Oh, wow. Nice.
let me pull you up real quick.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, and this was just stuff that I bought. This is wound up being the first appearance of Miss Marvel
Very nice.
in this random comic that I have.
Oh wow.
Hulk number 3. First appearance of A-Bomb, I think it is.
That sounds right.
Something like that. And this one, unfortunately, is not a 9.8. I would have liked this one to be a 9.8, but
Yeah,
That's
9.6
awesome.
not bad though.
yeah, still
That's a
still
great
not bad for
I love that cover.
cover price. Yeah, Ed McGuinness was something special, ain't he? Yeah, so that came back from CGC.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
Unbiggie me, please. It makes me very self-conscious when I'm biggie.
When you're what?
When I'm big, I'm sorry. Not biggie.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey, you keep his name out of your mouth, but
yeah,
don't.
you got to be careful with that word around here.
I'm trying not to even wave. You know, this is borderline.
Oh, we got another guest.
Is it Austin?
Baby.
All right. This
Hey, there he is.
stream is officially way too talented, so I'm going to drop out.
But you're Bob Floss.
No, not yet. I'll just do this to Austin and I'll leave.
Trumped.
Yeah. I'm working on it, Austin. I'm working on it. Hey, you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys over the place, all right?
Take
All right.
it easy.
All right, man. See you later.
I thought he'd never leave. All right. What are we drawing today?
Well,
You tell us. What are you drawing?
I think I'm going to do a little Erica Slaughter.
nice.
Yeah.
I got this. So let's see what we can do with this.
All right.
Oh,
Is Tyler watching this? Because you got that, and then you got Invincible. He better be watching this.
he was here a little bit ago. I don't know if he's still here now or not.
Well, he asked me about my if I like Twilight. I think
If I like Twilight. Yeah. How many times have you been asked that? Unfortunately, I imagine it's a lot more than what you want.
not that many actually. I think people know better.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. That being said, I am really excited to see Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's an amazing actor. Did you guys see Lighthouse? That movie he did with Willem Dafoe?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
that
good
is
movie.
a crazy movie. He was great in that.
Yeah, there were a few questionable scenes in that movie, but overall it was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So I'm finding out really quick how some of these characters do not translate well into other characters.
So what are the 6 different styles that you're doing?
So I'm doing Invincible in Dragon Ball Z style. I'm doing it in Super Mario Brothers style, Chibi, Adventure Time, and then Tim Burton.
Oh, okay. How do you guys speak? I don't know why this has nothing to do with Tim Burton, but it reminded me of it. You guys see that Rob Zombie is doing the Munsters?
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting.
I wonder if it's going to be more of an R-rated Monsters.
I hope so.
That would be different because we're so used to seeing the hokey type monsters.
I just hope that he doesn't cast Sherry Moon as Marilyn.
Oh, you know she's going to be in it. Hasn't she been in everything he's put out before?
I believe every single one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, was she in Halloween?
Yeah, she was Michael's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, she was the mom.
Because I remember seeing her on that white horse, and I was like, man, this is like a bad acid trip.
You guys watching Euro Cup? I know how much Americans love soccer.
Can't
No.
say I have.
What's Euro Cup? Mm.
It's just like an American Athletic Cup, but smaller.
Yeah.
No, but I am happy that the U.S. Men's national team beat Mexico a little bit ago. That was a nice win for us.
It does make it a little bit easier to think about when, I mean, because like I've always equivalated. Is that even a word? Equivalated?
It is now.
Yeah.
I've always thought of Mexico as being the country for soccer.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They've been a U.S. rival for a long, long time, so to beat them was a big deal for us.
It's basically every country but yours. Well,
Yeah.
and all the cold countries.
Cool. You just sit on right over there on top of that box. Thank you. Yep.
What my wife picks out for me.
Let's see here. Nick said it's actually called football.
Mm-hmm.
And Dinger Jim says he misses the Premier League.
I miss the Premier League as well. It was Premier.
How Premier was it?
Never mind. I can't even make that up. I'm sorry. You caught me. Normally I would run with it, but nope.
Too early in the morning to run, right?
Yeah, recovering.
So did you have any clue that he was coming?
No. No, I actually, he had messaged me, I think at like 6:30 on Instagram, and I had like gotten off of work. I came home and I was like playing with the boys, and Angel left, and I ended up passing out, and then didn't get the message, and then I think Mark from Legion had messaged me. I woke up at like 8. And he's like, "Hey, have you talked to Joe yet?" I was like, "No." And then I watched the video and saw he said, "Oh yeah, I'm probably going to be dropping this off." And then I went back to the messages and was like, "Oh shoot, this is real." Because he had sent me. He was like, "Hey, he's like, I'm in Winston. When do you want me to drop this off?" And no joke, I sent him like a laughing emoji, and I was like, "Man, you hold on to it. I'll come by and pick it up." Just jokingly. And he's like, "All right, I'm at this hotel off of Cherry Street." And I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute." I was like, once he said Cherry Street, I was like, "Oh, this is real. Like, you're down here for real." So
I had a friend that used to do stuff like that. He'd call me up. He'd be like, "Hey, you want to hang out later tonight?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll let you know. I might be doing something, but I'll hit you up later." And he'll call me a couple hours. He's like, "Oh, hey, do you know what you're up to? You're almost home." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be home soon." He's like, "Okay, cool. I'm in your backyard." Right? I didn't know we'd actually confirmed that.
That's not creepy at all that he was in your backyard.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. I'm in the bathroom taking a bath real quick.
Figured I'd just make myself at home. You know, put your night robe on.
There are absolutely zero pictures of the old dragon from Something's Killing the Children on the internet.
Really?
I only just started reading that. Like I'm literally on like issue 4 or something. But it's good.
Oh, it's real good, man. You got a little ways to go, but yeah, you're going to enjoy it for sure.
Yeah.
Where's Panda at?
I told you, man. Saturday he's sleeping in.
Well, last week he was on here color commentating, and
Well, that's true. Yeah, he did. He did make it in.
So, Chris, how do you feel about today's politics? Actual Dracula, are you actually Dracula?
No comment.
How long have you been actual Dracula?
Too long.
Austin, how tall is the figure behind you?
6.5 feet.
May I have it, please?
It's on its way.
This is terrible commentary. Damn, this is hard.
Jesus, where did you get that thing?
Have you ever run into a situation where somebody looked at your drawing and said, "Man, that's a piece of crap," and then you were like, "Well, let's see what you can do."
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, shoot. I remember one time my mom was like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I was like, "I don't know, like professional wrestler or a country music star." And she was like, "Well, you're not big enough to wrestle and you can't sing, so." And I was like, "Oh man." Crushing blow.
Way to ruin my hopes and dreams, Mom.
Yeah, that sucks. I wanted to combine the two. I thought a country music wrestler would be amazing, but apparently not.
Well, you
What's
thought
up,
wrong.
Mark?
Yeah.
We are Legion. Jason, I don't know if I said hello to you, but good morning, sir.
I'll wave. Hello.
The good thing about doing the same character this many times is that you don't have that many colors you have to use.
It's like
because you're coloring all of them.
that's why I like to draw elephants, because you only need one color for them.
Yep.
How many elephants have you put in one picture before?
Well, you only need one. They're big enough.
Interesting. What do you call multiple elephants? Is it a herd?
Yes.
A herd of elephants. Interesting.
Your ASMR is quite interesting.
Can you hear the neighbors next to me? They're really loud.
We can hear the squirrels humping in the tree behind you.
Yeah. I've named them.
What are
One
their
of them.
names?
One of them is named Nutty, and the other one is named.
Not
I
so.
don't have a name for the other one. I lied. I didn't name any squirrels. There's no squirrels in my yard. The chickens take care of the squirrels. I only have 5 chickens if the state asks you.
How far are you from Fayetteville?
I'm supposed to be asking the questions here. How far do you think I am from Fayetteville?
I can tell you I'm 3 hours from Fayetteville.
I don't know, Chris. How
Yeah.
far am I from Fayetteville? I don't know.
You're probably about 3.5, 4 hours from Fayetteville.
I'm about 3.5 or 4 hours from Fayetteville.
Oh, nice. My parents are in Fayetteville.
Yeah. After 13 years, I just don't know where I'm at on a map. So I didn't grow up here. I just embraced the North Carolina life. You know, Panthers, hurricanes, guns, freedom.
Guys.
I got an American flag on my right and North Carolina flag on my left. That's how we roll. And every time I go over the state line from Virginia to North Carolina, I play Petey Pablo as loud as it'll go. And I take my shirt off and twist it around my hand and spin it like a helicopter every single time.
So I think
it still holds up.
Panda's officially been fired from color commentary.
It still
Yeah.
holds up. I might give you an example here pretty soon. With my shirt off around my hand like a helicopter.
That's the North Carolina way.
That's how we do it around here.
Umpty Scratch it says from experience, pink elephants are always in multiples. And aggressively relaxing. By the way, love the name. I'm just gonna sit here and
Go to bed.
if you send a picture of a squirrel to the Squirrel Girl Twitter, she'll tell you the name and a fun fact about
You. Hey, is Umpty for real? Is Umpty Scratch a moderator? Because he's got an amazing website that he should put on here.
He does. Let me
Okay.
do that real quick.
Yeah,
I want to say, yeah, he's a mod.
yeah, good. Umpty, you should put the link to your website on here because I'm sure that the chat would enjoy that as well.
Absolutely.
They probably all have visited there, but just in case, check it out.
So if you've never seen his website, he has a fantastic website where he links YouTube channels and their live videos. He's actually got like a schedule that he puts on his site. Very, very informative, very good. I learned about him.
It doesn't
from,
include my channel at all, but I still support it.
I learned about his channel from watching Wink Inc.
As did I, Chris. I believe we decided together we were going to go onto that show. So
The trick to aggressively relaxing is planning. Love that. So you have to plan to relax aggressively. How does one do that?
It seems counterintuitive. I would say the complete opposite. Don't
Yeah, 'cause-
plan anything at all. And
Because if you have to plan to relax, then is it actually relaxing?
no. When has that ever been the case?
you're
There's
saying by unplanning it, you're more relaxed.
yeah, you should plan it and then immediately unplan it.
But to be unplanned is to ask for chaos. And how can you be relaxed with chaos?
Well, you got to be aggressive about it.
Nick Skixon's comic says, "Ain't gonna lie, Night Out with Pocan Joe got Rumi's voice sounding kind of sexy."
So okay, I was gonna wait to reveal a bit. You want to know how the night actually went? We decided we were gonna go out for a drink, and we were down
4 or 5.
Yes, it did. But we were out on the town, and downtown Winston-Salem's no big deal. And he was like, "Hey, where do you want to go?" And I was like, "I have no clue where we're at right now, so I don't know where to go." And
Cameron, before you go any further, the answer to that question is always Foothill Brewing.
No. Well, I was trying to think of something that was close because we were going to try to stay walking distance. So,
Gotcha.
the nearest bar or whatever, little corner place, it was like, oh, hey, let's check this place out. We go in there and get a couple like local beers. It's a happening place. Everybody's in there, some loud music. And the guys behind the counter start making these really intricate drinks, twisty straws, umbrellas, fruit, vegetables, whatever they're putting on the thing. And we were pretty impressed by the show that we were getting there, flipping bottles and everything. Couple beers in, maybe 25 minutes, Joe looks around and he's like, I don't have a problem with this, but just as an observation, is this a gay bar? And he was like, this is a college town and there's not one female bartender behind the bar. And I looked around and I said, I think you're right. I believe we've stepped into a gay bar. And I was like, you know what? Just for the sake of the story, I'm going to go with this anyways. And yeah. So no big deal. 2 adult men walk into a gay bar and it's me and Joe, because that's how we get down when you come into North Carolina.
That needs to be your next Bert after hours story.
Oh, is this an after hours story? Whoops. No, we didn't. We went to Chili's and hung out. There's nothing. We didn't go bar hopping and started a gay bar. It's no big deal.
Well, at least now you found a nice spot to take Big E Shack when he shows up.
Damn.
We had a damn good time at that place. I'll take Biggie there any day. No, I like how when you each place has its own theme, and it was like we had the disco bar or disco ball gay bar thing going on, and then move into a kind of like a hillbilly country shack after that. So it's amazing.
Hillbilly country. That shouldn't be hard to find in North Carolina.
Two doors down. Yeah. Wasn't 3 doors. It was 2 doors. And that was definitely the countryside. But Joe's from Virginia and it's the same thing. So,
which apparently Small Town Collectibles does not like 3 doors down, but he hangs out with them because they sing a song about Superman.
Yes, they do.
Sorry, if you didn't see in the mix last night, he was telling a story about that.
I watched the rewind this morning. I saw the part. Actually, it was pretty cool when he was going into the analytics and everything too.
Yeah.
I like how at one point Jimmy was like, I don't know what I'm saying or what the answer was because I think I've had too many of these.
Yeah. He said at one point, I'm starting to feel pretty good, so we can end the show.
I like that when you've had too much to drink, you come to the realization where you tell somebody, nah, I don't know if we're going to go on with this.
They call that the moment of clarity.
That's usually when you look in the mirror and you realize, what the hell have you done? Just staring yourself in the eyes and asking yourself, how did you end up here in a gay bar with Joe? Why didn't you eat dinner before you came out drinking?
You know what's even more appealing is the wheezing sound in his laugh when he laughs on this microphone.
It makes the most innocent comment sound sinister.
It's like listening to a bird.
That's so stupid. I'm sorry. Oh man. Well,
All right, guys. Well, I gotta sign off. I gotta go do some things. Turn this day into a day, I guess. Yeah.
Mr.
Well,
Dracula,
man.
it was fantastic to hang out with you again, sir.
You too, you as well.
And I'm looking into your response. By the way, I just got it this morning, so I apologize for the delay.
Oh, right, yeah, no problem.
Do you want to share what you've done so far?
Yes, I have made some progress on Alf's head here. It's really hard to tell with this. I usually use my phone, but I'm just using my laptop, so it's very grainy.
Right on.
But
So-
you guys will see it all when it's done, anyways.
So what are you using to do that with?
Pencil crowns.
Okay.
Very
I
nice.
like the detailing you've got in his head.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell, but I like pencil crayons because I can get all the fine hairs, you know. Yeah.
Is that how you did Tyler's cover as well?
No, I used markers for that.
Okay. I thought the Oscar was. I saw the different colors that you had, and I always thought that was pretty impressive. So.
Oh, actually, I might have put a bit of colored pencil on top of the marker. Yeah.
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 So I mean, it was like you could see little streaks of like different colors.
Yeah,
that was in there. I thought that was
think I did.
awesome.
Yeah. Thanks. All right, guys, it was awesome hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Anytime.
go. What am I gonna do? I go to the grocery store. I might hit up the comic book shop right now as well. Why the hell not? You guys might. Well, comic book shops and every shop just opened up like a week ago. So like I haven't been able to go into a comic book shop for like a year. So I'm pretty excited to do that.
That's awesome.
I would have gone insane.
Yeah, I mean, I ordered a lot online, basically. So it's nice to actually be able to go through like some bins, go hunting.
What have you been working on lately?
Might go do some of that right now as well. Anyways, you guys have. Oh, can I see what you guys all have before I go?
Yeah. Who wants to share first?
Show me what you got.
I haven't made much progress yet, but I'm just starting on the outlines for the inks.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll get
Love it.
just dead eyes right now.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it takes them.
I'll tell you what's going to take the longest is filling in all of the black ink for the mask.
I think Jeremy froze.
Oh, there he is, and he's back.
Sorry, cut out there for a moment.
Do you want to show what you've got so far?
Me?
Yeah.
Um,
Show me what you got before I go.
yeah, it was since I've been commentating. The exact same thing that you saw before.
Very nice.
I love that.
I'm gonna try to put them on a rooftop and add a background to it.
That's actually how Nick just normally sits on the ground. That's
That would be.
that's
You know
his
what? Hold on.
aggressively relaxed pose.
Hold on. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna put him on a fire hydrant,
Yeah.
like a trash can, something low to the ground. Because I got all these powers with these super wings, but it's something really low and obscene. It's just no reason for you to be perched on that seat like that, Nick.
You should have thrown him hanging from a fire escape.
Nick likes to
Oh,
perch.
well.
You know that. He's a percher.
So I don't a lot of comic book figures, I definitely lean towards the more muscular guys, I guess. So this was pretty challenging because I don't know, to get that shape more of like a Spider-Man pose with not so big is a little harder for me. So
And did the gay bar fit your criteria? Is there a lot of muscular guys in there?
it was a good mix.
Yeah.
That was a good mix.
Reference material.
There were some girls there. I just don't think they were interested in any of the men there. So it's okay.
They were with the other girls.
Yes. Yes, it was definitely groups, those pods of people, and then Joe and myself were our own little pod together at the gay bar together. It's no problem. Enjoying some local beers. Welcome to North Carolina. Hey, it's Chip. It's a White Shadow. White Shadow.
What's up? All right. Well, I guess I'll show what I'm doing. So I finished I finished 4. I'm working on the 5th one now. But
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah, those are amazing. Yeah, I can see. I love that Tim Burton one.
yeah, that's
And
turning out.
what's the one right above it? Is that
This one?
yeah.
That's the chibi one.
Yeah. Nice.
Then the Mario, then Dragon Ball Z,
Mm-hmm.
then Adventure Time. That's the one I think came out least like its style, but I don't know.
I can see it. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
We'll see how the rest of it goes. I'm okay with it right now.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll look forward to I'll check out the rest of this video later. Anyways, you guys have a good day.
Yeah, don't leave your friend waiting in the backyard.
Oh man, he
Take
did
it
that
easy,
more
Jack.
than once. So could be. Anyways, yeah, you guys have a good day.
You too, sir.
Take it easy, bud.
So again, if anybody wants to get on, there is a link in towards the top of the chat. You're more than welcome. I know that a lot of people don't want to do that on Saturday mornings, but hey. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I had to think of something different to do. Like, I want to keep this kind of new and fresh. So, I'm just trying to come up with some different things. I don't know if I'll do the one character, 6 styles again. I don't know. It's kind of fun, but it's also, it takes a lot of like research to try to do a character that's already established in another style of art. Because if you do something wrong and people know that style, they're gonna call you out on it.
Yeah, I've tried to do a lot of different styles and just try it out. And it's even I find that the more simpler styles, like you're doing, are the most difficult.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're recognizable styles, which, you know, like when people are familiar with something and you do it wrong, then it's an even bigger fail.
Well, not only that, but there's a lot more precision to it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how Japanese artists, anime artists, do what they do and do it with the precision they do it with. Because, like, if you ever I know that a lot of people would say Japanese anime is an easy style of art to draw, but I mean, if you research it at all, it is definitely not an easy style of art.
No, absolutely not. And I certainly have tried. I think a lot of the, when it comes to anime, because they use a lot of simple lines.
Yeah.
The artwork is in the shading.
Oh, we've got another guest in. Uh-oh. The White Shadow.
Hold on, guys. How you doing?
What's up?
Yes.
Hey,
Not much. So we're at a garage sale. We're at
Nice.
a Star Wars garage sale
Oh, that's
Oh
cool.
man.
where everything is Star Wars. Is this crazy or what?
That's just awesome, is what it is.
Yeah, hit a Target. Check this out. So for 25 cents, you can win a prize by hitting a target with a cannon. This is something Remy could have used.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Can you see it better now?
Wow.
Oh.
And then you shoot it out at the Death Star or the. That's pretty cool.
And that's a garage sale?
Yeah, this is a garage sale. This is someone's house.
Holy cow.
So my wife's over there looking at the comics. She's waving. But yeah,
That's
look at
all-
all this.
That is the coolest garage sale ever.
I'm telling you, this is awesome. He's online. He's hold on a minute. Let me turn this around. Let's see. Oh, that's his payment acceptance.
What? No. What?
Let me know if there's anything you want. I mean, look at the price. I mean, price to
Oh.
sell.
I want the cannon.
You want to get figures Remy Wood.
Does he have any of the Black series out there?
I'll
Oh
find
my
out.
Gosh, look at all that.
Holy cow.
No. I mean, this is. I don't know. I don't know what Black Series is. So let me find out. Is that
yep, there
that's
you go.
part of it. Is that
that
Luke?
one? Oh. I'll see. Oh, he's got some. Yeah, he's got some stuff in here.
What the heck? What world are you in, Chip?
I'm looking at the prices as you walk by. At least I'm trying to.
Yeah, hold on. There's a yard sale down the street from me. Let me show you what we got around here.
14, 15, 28.
Out of curiosity, this is the best you can do on
There you go. Some cool ones. Holiday edition.
That red one right there, that's an awesome figure.
I do. Yeah, that one I got.
this guy. Thank you.
Still
Dude, this is crazy.
$45 for a nice Boba Fett. And that one may be going home with me.
And tell your Star Wars party friends to come out.
Black Series, here you go.
That's awesome.
Steven's got a little Avengers going on.
We do this every year. Every year.
Those are legends. Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. Free prize for your
Sorry, I'm watching it on my screen as you walk by, and I've got a little delay on my viewing screen.
Oh, that's okay. Too funny. That go over on this side. Chewie loves you. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this guy does this. He does this every year. I think he's been doing it for the past 10 years or so.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I would, because this is his overflow stuff. This is the stuff he doesn't have in the house. Can you just imagine?
That's overflow? Wow.
Oh, yeah. This is just stuff he's just getting rid of. I couldn't imagine how much he has.
That's crazy.
Oh, what? Calling me over for more stuff. Up. There's some Legos.
Yeah, once you get locked into a serious Star Wars collection, it gets out of hand real quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can imagine. Jeez, I mean, look at this. He's got all the little figures. I mean, look at the price. I mean, $4, $3, $2.
You know what, Shadow? You're the only one that would log on here and show a yard sale and just steal the show.
Sorry, guys.
I'm at a yard sale, so. Oh, well, look, you've never seen one like this before. I mean, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I know.
I feel like people would travel to this. Like you would post this online, and then people would travel from out of state to like check out your yard sale, and you just happen to find this thing and stream it to us.
I know, exactly.
Why don't you do this when I'm doing? In fact, Chris, shut this down. I got to do a live stream real quick with Chip. We're gonna promote the hell out of this thing.
There we go. There we go.
Wow.
Your yard.
Oh, look at that. Han Solo and Carbonite cement garden gnome.
Oh, that's cool.
So this Saturday on Art with the Professor, Chip goes to a yard sale.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, right?
And it's worth every second of it.
This is craziness. Totally cool. Got kids over there playing the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
shooting the cannon.
Shooting the cannon off.
Oh, look, he's got figurines there too.
Hold on,
Like,
I'll try to go over there. Yeah, you can win a little prize.
All right.
Very cool.
that is awesome.
Thanks for stopping by, Eric.
Hey, I hope it's okay. I'm streaming on
Oh,
YouTube.
sure. Oh, great.
So this is how long you been doing this for?
This is 12.
12 years?
Yeah.
12 years?
So,
Yeah,
and we set it up, for collectors, for kids who
yeah,
can't find this stuff. I mean, you watch Star Wars on Disney Plus right now.
yeah.
What are you gonna do? You can't find anything.
Yeah. Trying to hit a store is going to be very
Yeah,
expensive.
come here and
So-
buy your Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
So
I just happened to be friends with
Awesome.
these guys, and they were like, "Oh,
Unreal. Is he done? Did you freeze?
I think he did.
I feel like he white shadowed us. Like he legit just did his thing and just did. What a gangster! Look at him. Just paused a little bit on his face, all mysterious like.
He
You
knows
gotta
what
check
he's
out the
doing.
yard sale. Just white shadow. Damn.
Chip's no dummy. He knows. what
Chip
he's doing.
is. I mean, that is a smooth, cold-hearted gangster right there.
See, like
Golly.
what he's doing right now, he's frozen on our screen, but he's actually playing the game. He's like, screw them, I'm gonna shoot the targets. That is so freaking like why don't
I tell you
people-
what, 25 cents, I'd give the guy $50 and just be like, here, let me shoot this thing nonstop.
Why don't people have yard sales like that around here?
what's going on? What's going on?"
Chip, you were low key playing the game, weren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had to take a quick break. Oh,
Excellent
funny.
video you did, by the way, this morning.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm glad you. I tried to get the graphic, or I tried to get the comic dark in my room, but my damn camera kept adjusting for the light, so I was never able to show it actually glowing at night in my room. I'm like, oh man! So I'm running around trying. I was like, oh, fine, I'll take some photos. So I had to go like in a dark room, shoot pictures of it without any windows. Shoot the photos of it with the camera, and with the cell phone, and then ended up. Oh, cool!
I won free stickers.
And my wife won free stickers, and she bought me.
Oh,
Very
awesome.
cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Very cool. And then I'll pull that in. Let me. I don't know if you guys can see it, but actually, if you go to StarWarsYardSale.com, that's his website.
Oh, cool. Okay.
StarWarsYardSale.com.
So that's the end of Art with the Professor today. We're going to go to StarWarsYardSale.com.
Exactly. Yeah. So now we have to get home because I have food in the trunk, and it's a little warm out. So
Yeah.
like, want to stop by and say, hey guys, seen you on and show
Well,
you
thank
kind
you
of
for stopping in.
Oh well, thank you for letting me show off everything on your channel.
Love your hat, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, man. We'll see you guys later.
See you later, Chip.
Talk to you. Bye.
What state is Chip in?
Chicago.
He's in
Or
a
Illinois.
state of his
Illinois.
own. Guys is mobbed out. Golly.
See, nobody around here does that.
No.
I mean, you have yard sale, but people just put out their trash.
Well, Danny said he was at McKay's.
Yeah, Danny is an avid NASCAR collector, and he does baseball cards too. When I was doing baseball cards, we actually met at an estate sale, right up the road, I think near Stoneville. Or near Madison, somewhere. It's hard to remember that far back anymore.
Got nothing. Now thanks, Chip.
Yeah, Chip shut it down.
Thanks a lot. You just shut this whole thing down. Well, it was a good while lasted, Chris. So what do you have coming up?
Yeah, really. Oh, what the hell?
How long do you plan on streaming this morning?
Probably not much longer. I've got Firehouse subs in my dining room waiting on me, so I'm dying to get to it because I skipped breakfast for it.
You have a sub waiting for you?
Heck yeah.
I was eating a fruit bar and drinking a beer.
See, look, my wife went to take the car to get it serviced, and she went to Firehouse while she was out. And not only did she go to Firehouse, she went to Ollie's and brought me back some blind bags.
What the heck?
It's a great wife.
So you got blind bags, a sub, and the car taken care of, and you didn't have to do anything?
Didn't have to do anything. She's looking after me, man.
Yeah, I killed the screen on purpose.
Invincible's boots, they're blue, correct? Don't anybody answer at one time.
I don't know. I've never drawn Invincible's boots.
I've never looked at his boots before.
I'm not trying to pull a live film and hide his feet, but
Oh, hold on. I can look it up. It'd be better if I could spell it right. They're blue. They're blue.
Okay, cool.
It's like from the knee down. It's like a knee boot. And then he's got dark blue or gray for the pants.
You were my own personal Jesus for that. Thank you.
No problem. Google.
It's amazing what you can find on you Googling.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing that some people don't know what it's like to live without Google.
Tell me about it.
You see these things here? They're called maps. This is how we used to find stuff.
Yeah, I actually was talking to my daughter the other day about maps, and she was like, we don't need maps anymore. We've got Google. I said, so what happens when the internet finally decides it wants to crash and you no longer have that? And she was like, that's not going to happen. I said,
Then I'll ask my robot to tell me where to go.
God forbid you have to pull out a piece of paper and know how to use it. You know, Tyler, I wish he was on because I chose Invincible just specifically for him.
He was in here for a moment, though, wasn't he?
Yeah. He may be working. I know he said he works a lot of the weekends. Let's see. I went to an auction last weekend in Kernersville. Was insane. Tons of comics and toys and figures, etc. etc. So much fun. So much stuff the guy had been collecting for the past 50 years and past. You know what? I think I heard about that. I didn't get to go, but I saw an advertisement online for a guy that had been collecting and passed away.
Yeah, there are absolute vultures that go to those estate sales and stuff like that.
Yeah. Is that your chicken?
Yeah. Say hello.
Well, hello to you too.
What's his name?
You're a star now. Chip had Star Wars, and I have you. You make me lame. Thank you.
That's awesome. So which one is the one that lays the super huge egg?
Oh no! Not on my 1999 subwoofer. We haven't been able to identify it yet, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still a mystery. Unfortunately, watching them lay the eggs is not very amusing, so. I don't make a note of sitting around seeing which one lays the biggest one.
And you shall be my favorite chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So at what point does the chicken go from laying eggs to becoming lunch?
So it depends because, I mean, we originally got them for the end of the world. And so it was kind of like a question on how long can we live off of eggs that were produced that much. But we do get plenty. So, I mean, we could live a while off of eggs alone. I don't know. I guess it depends. Like maybe if we needed to barter, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, like
somebody may value the chicken over the eggs.
Do they reach a certain age where they no longer lay eggs?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm new to chickens. Hold on. Google.
Now your chickens are out there in the yard fearing because they're like, "Oh, damn, we just met
When
that. Oh no,
do I eat my chicken?
We're of age. We're of age."
At about 8 weeks. Oh man, y'all are getting ready. You guys are way past due.
I thought you were gonna say y'all are getting wrecked.
It says they start to slow down production around 6 or 7 years.
Oh, they got some time then.
Yeah. It says many laying hens can live several years into retirement with an average life expectancy between 8 to 10 years. Dude, this is an investment. I didn't mean for all this. I didn't know we were buying birds. Oh, crap. They are birds.
They're actually the closest living descendant we have left of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And that's your history lesson from the professor of art today. Or science lesson.
So you're saying that the T-Rex came before the chicken?
Well, they're descendants. They're not T-Rexes. They're just descendants of the T-Rex.
No, I'm gonna get another chicken and name it T-Rex.
I think you should do that. That
Yeah,
would be
rightfully so.
Its name will be T-Rex Christopher Crazy. You would be my favorite.
I may have to finish this one on next week's show.
Are you still covered up with commissions, Austin?
I've got a few, but I'll tell you what, I am.
Because I know last year when I was looking to get one, you were like, "Nah, we're packed. We're booked out forever."
Yeah, I've got a few left, but yeah, like I was going to say, depending on what it is, and if I think it sounds fun, some books will sneak in front of others.
What if it's dealer's choice?
Then odds are you'll probably get it even sooner yet. I was actually thinking about only doing what I wanted to do and then just selling the books.
Wow. That's pretty
Because
sweet.
I think
Yeah,
a lot
take
of
control of
people-
that crap. There you go.
Yeah, a lot of the time, some of the just going back and forth, and there's a couple of drawings that I've done, and I was really happy with them. And then they come in and say, "Well, I want to see color," and it's like, "Oh man, color is not really going to be great for this particular drawing." More so because it's marker, not because it's color, And
Yeah, but that's like tattoo artists too, though. You know what I mean? Like some guys are just black and white specialists. They
Yeah.
don't.
And that's what I prefer. I like black and white. I like very minimal artwork. Yeah, I was also thinking about requiring the books to be submitted to CGC as well. Because I've got a couple that I did that aren't being graded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I truly believe that anytime you do something like a commissioned artwork or something like that, I mean, you have to get it graded. I mean, that's just my personal opinion.
I would think that would be kind of the cooler appeal to it.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, though, it comes down to them not wanting to pay for it.
I mean, if I had already spent the money to get somebody to do a commission for me, I would have them grade it. And I always give people the option to do that when I do work for them. And it's their choice. If they want to do it, great. If they don't, then that's their decision. But don't come back months later and go, "Hey, can you send this off to get it graded for me?"
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have that opportunity if they send it in themselves to like CBCS or something like that. But yeah, I agree. It's a piece of artwork that you're buying. I think I told this story last weekend, but that Geiger cover that I did was a commission, and the guy didn't want to pay to have it graded. So I talked to him. We had a lot of back and forth, and I ended up keeping the book, refunding the money.
Oh, wow.
I'm putting an incredible amount of possibly unnecessary detail in the teeth on her mask when I should have just done her eyes and sharpen this all up. So I think I'm going to, I'll save this one and finish it up next week, maybe.
Yeah, I think, well, next week, you know what? I won't be on for Art with the Professor because I'll be out of town.
That's all right. We don't need you.
It'll be Art with Remy Q Studios.
But yeah, I think next time I come back on, I'm going to start working on some covers again. Now, when you do covers, do you have any that you have done that you're just sitting on, waiting for someone to buy, or do you do them for the intent of selling them at the time you do them?
When I first started, well, to be perfectly honest with you, I never had an intention to sell. It was for me. I just did it because I thought it was cool. Like the Spider-Man one and the Venom one that I have back here. The Spider-Man one is the first one I ever did, so that one's going to stay with me forever.
Yeah.
The ones that I've been doing for the most part, if they're not sold, it's because I never put them up for sale. But I'm selfish, right? So if I did sell, I'd prefer to sell to people that I know, you guys, in the community and stuff like that. I wouldn't just like throw the stuff up on eBay or Instagram and say for sale. I definitely approach you guys and see if you're interested first. But I've never put any of my stuff up for sale.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's like with me. I have that Zombie Hulk that I did on the first Art with the Professor, and I'm still sitting on it. Like I want to sell it, but I haven't. I don't know why. It's one of my favorite ones that I've done, but I've still got it.
Hey, if you're still enjoying it, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Oh, see, it's just that's one I want to sell. Like I would love to sell it to somebody that would be, it would fit well with what they collect. Or somebody that just wanted it.
Have you posted it anywhere for sale?
Just on my Instagram page. I actually thought about doing now one of them that I did, the Punisher one, it's actually going to somebody. But I thought about doing the ones that haven't been sold. I thought about putting them in the Burt chat and just saying, hey, anybody wants one of these, I'll offer a discount just to get them out of my hands. I am just about to the point where I'm done. A couple more things I need to do. Is Remy still with us?
I am, yes.
Oh, okay.
He's still researching on when he can eat his chickens.
I still have nightmares about when I was a kid and my great grandmother. I would go to her house on the weekends with my grandmother, and my great grandmother was a very simple person. She lived in a house without plumbing. She had an outhouse and everything, and I still remember going to her house on the weekends, and when she would get ready to make lunch, she would go out to get her chickens. And I remember one time I was outside playing and I saw her go out to get a chicken that she was going to do for lunch, and she grabbed the chicken by the neck and she whipped it like she would whip a wet towel at somebody to, you know, kill it, to break its neck.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my goodness, that scarred me.
Yeah, it's amazing, you know, because I grew up, my grandmother would do very similar things. Although my grandmother, you know, was Filipino, so they did things a little bit differently. They would chop the head off and let it run around the yard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, they grew up and that was nothing, you know. That was just what you did if you got hungry and you wanted to eat. Whereas nowadays we get traumatized by stuff like that because we don't see the actual slaughter going down.
Yeah.
Even though it does.
all we see is the price on the package.
Surprise, kids, that's where your chicken comes from. You like those nuggets? Guess what?
So I want to say hello to Roscoe and Hoarder's Hide who just joined us. And
What's going
guys,
on?
Do what?
I was just saying, what's going on?
Oh, I thought you said hold on, and I was like, what?
Oh yeah, hold on. Don't say anything to those guys yet. Hello, Roscoe and Hoarder's Hide. Now you can say whatever you want.
So I'm not promising that we will be on much longer, but if you would like to join the live, the link for the live is above in the chat, and I think maybe I can. Let's see here. I'll put it in one more again. Maybe. Maybe not. Hold on. Here we go. It's in the chat now.
I know, Chris, that you're not a Superman fan.
Right.
But you recall the early 90s polybags that went out with his death and everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of the Platinum Edition?
I have.
What is the big deal with that?
It was a far shorter printed book.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. At one time I had heard that it was only given out to a certain group of people, but I don't know how much truth or validity there is in that.
I saw one in an auction that is pretty high priced, and I'm looking at it like, whoa, a Superman polybag. Come on now.
No, the Platinum Edition. I mean, those things go for some really good money.
Huh.
Chip asked Austin, "What are you drawing?"
Well, I'm starting to put some detail here. Let me just finish it, sharpen up a few lines here, and I'll actually show you. I'm drawing Remy choking his chicken.
We had almost made it a full stream today without any dick references.
Way to go, Austin. Way to bring it home. That's how I do it.
I'm doing an Erica Slaughter.
Hey, that looks awesome.
Yes,
So
it does.
Starting to put some detail in there. Bring some shape to it. But this is another good example, right? You do something like this on an excellent black and white cover.
Yeah.
And then if you start to throw color in there, it just destroys the balance, in my opinion.
No, I agree. I totally agree with that. Chip says another 9.9 for Tyler.
I don't know if this one will be a 9.9, but that would be nice. That was quite the surprise.
I remember when you got that, you're like, guess what, everybody?
Oh,
The
yeah, man.
only one in the world.
I was ecstatic.
Now, did you buy that off the stand?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Oh, no. The 9.9?
Did you buy that blank off the stand?
Oh, yes, the blank I did. Yep.
That's awesome. You know, you don't find many shops that have, just to start with, a 9.9 copy of anything on their shelves, but to buy one off the stand, then do your art on it, and still get a 9.9, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how many times that has happened in or with CGC.
Yeah, it's definitely easier. I mean, not to downplay the 9.9, but it's definitely easier on these, cardstock covers.
Yeah.
And after looking at that, just the corners were super, super sharp.
Chip says he's sorry if he woke you up at 4 a.m. with his IG idea.
I'm embarrassed to say that I don't actually have notifications on for Instagram, so no problem.
Oh, shoot. He said it doesn't matter what you sent him. He didn't look at nothing.
I mean, I don't know if you guys notice, but usually when I'm in the chat, I'm in the chat consistently for like 10, 15 minutes, and then you won't hear from me again for, God knows how long. Just because I come in, I check in on everybody, throw in a few quotes here and there, and then
I'm with you, brother.
That's it. I'm on my way.
Honestly, with Instagram, especially like BurkFam, you got to turn the notifications off because it'll just go off like crazy.
Yeah, and I have everything, all these notifications, and when I'm working and stuff like that, it just goes off nonstop.
Yeah, I had to mute quite a few of the chats I was in, but the Burke chat is one that I don't have muted just because I love seeing the comedy that unleashes every day in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of wild stuff that goes on in there.
Like, if I didn't have notifications on, I would have never seen the chainsaw.
I kind of wish I never saw the chainsaw.
Yeah, this is true.
I enjoy the chainsaw every now and then. I go back through and find it.
Chip says me too. I think he was saying me too, that he likes to scroll through and find it. I don't know. I don't want to assume.
Chip can say whatever he wants right now. That guy's just stone cold right now.
Chip's on top of the world.
Yeah, the way that he did that. Hey guys, check out this yard sale. It's like, oh no. That's the coolest thing you've ever seen.
In all truth, I am probably going, when I get done with this stream, I'm probably going to go to that guy's website.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Way to go.
You jump back on your drawing, Jeremy?
Not yet. That's why I haven't turned the camera back on.
He's probably shirtless, pantless.
Shirtless and pantless in the carport right now.
I'm sure your neighbors love to see you. Look at this.
There he is.
What's going on?
The stream god.
There he
himself.
is, the gangster himself.
Oh, you
God
didn't have to come
darn
back
it.
to me, Remy. I understand.
Oh no. If the shadow's in here, I've got to join.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we're not good enough to be on camera.
It's cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded.
We already knew that. It just hurts to hear it out loud.
As much as it hurts me hearing it, you don't pay attention to my messages. But that's okay. I understand.
He was at least honest about it. I guess he could have.
That's true. He was true. Yeah.
He could have just been like, "Yeah, I saw it. Guess what? Didn't
Nope.
respond for a reason."
Nah,
I'll check it out. I woke up this morning, I made my coffee, and I started drawing immediately.
there you go. Priorities. You had coffee in there. That's good.
Speaking of coffee, just recently I bought some. I can't remember if it's international or if it's. Can't remember who makes it, but Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles coffee creamer, and it is the best stuff ever.
Cocoa Pebbles coffee creamer.
Yeah, it's
Cocoa
flavored
Pebbles.
like Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh,
Man.
They make a cinnamon toast crunch one that I want to get too.
but you just buy the cereal.
Do what?
So why don't you just buy the cereal?
'Cause that'll be gone in a day.
That's true.
See, sometimes I don't eat breakfast, but I will have a cup of coffee.
Oh, God.
So if I put that in my coffee, then it's like I'm having the best of both worlds.
I understand now. Makes sense.
Cereal at Remy Q Studios lasts about a day. So do Pop-Tarts. Those get eaten about a day. Thank you, boys.
This is why he eats all his breakfast in the morning time in the car.
I have to hide so much food from these children. And I tried to put it up like in cabinets where I thought they couldn't reach, and that doesn't work.
Yeah, they'll climb the cabinets.
So
now.
you literally hide it. You hide it everywhere. I got Angel a mini fridge so that she could put her own like drinks away. I mean, like you can't. There's no safety here for food and drinks and stuff. Like it's a free for all, and it's terrible to watch. It's terrible to see how human beings actually act. As savage as they can be. Like the apocalypse has happened in my house already, and we can see it every day because it's every man for himself.
That's my next cover. Someone hides food from the children.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Yep.
That's Austin. That's what I was looking for. That's why I was going to let you just do your thing because I knew I could depend on you.
Yep.
And what I'm thinking is, and again, I'm not trying to step on your toes, but I'm imagining a refrigerator with a child who has constructed a sophisticated ladder and reaching up to grab cookies on top of the refrigerator, but having like a bear trap on top of the thing about to snap his hand off as a warning.
Is this Something Is Killing Children or Ice Cream Man cover?
I don't know.
Or is this reality at Remy's house?
That doesn't sound like something you just came up with. You've been
No,
thinking
that
about
sounds like
this
that's
for a
been
while.
going out and planned and put into play.
Yeah, he's been playing this for a while.
Yeah, the bear trap set, everything ready to go.
Now when I hear children screaming in pain and running towards me, I realize you did something you weren't supposed to. And I hope you learned from this. I've tended to your wounds too many times before. Figure it out on your own.
Yeah, exactly. Fend for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Too funny. So what are you drawing, Rem?
I stopped a while back when I was commentary guy. So I don't know. I lost my gusto per usual.
Pick it back up. You always do.
Yeah, ironically, I started this one last night. Or actually, it wasn't last night. It was the night before. I just had some time. So it's nice. I feel inspired from the group. Thank you, Chris and Austin.
Yeah, man.
You still haven't showed me what you're drawing, man.
Oh, it was. I'm sorry. I thought you saw. This was what I was working on. It was. It's Nick's character.
Ah, Archangel, whatever the heck his name is.
Well, it's like Nick's guy. I don't.
Oh yeah, with the spider face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. I'm assuming he's seen it.
I wasn't gonna show him. He was on the stream earlier, and I was like, you know what? There you go. Check it out.
Huh,
I'm working on your character.
awesome. I seen Chris's stuff already. I seen the 5 of the 6.
Oh, I just finished the 6.
Oh,
So,
okay. I like the Tim Burton one.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite one so far.
Yeah, that was cool.
And one more thing. All right, yeah, I'm finished. So I'll show you my finished one. Let's see.
All right, let's see what you got.
Yeah, that was said pretty creepily. Oh,
Nice.
oh, you colored in the whole background too.
Oh, right on. Very nice.
I like that.
I figured it would look better with a colored background than it would with like just a white background, and it helped the yellow and blue pop a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That looks good. I like that.
Actually, can you put that up one more time?
Yeah.
Right on. Very nice. Not as much blood as I would have liked.
I mean, I can always go back in and splatter some.
Yeah.
I like that the guy that
Dripping
is the bloodiest is the happiest in the group too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
He's got that big grin, like, yep, my father beat the crap out of me. It's no big deal.
Kind of has that Watterson look to it, you know, the Calvin and Hobbes guy.
Yeah.
It's all bloody.
But see, here, you don't see blood in Mario. You don't see blood in Tim Burton's movies, even though it's Tim Burton.
Yeah.
But I guess you do see some in Dragon Ball Z. So
If it's the original, I remember having those bad boys on the VHS. Go over to Michael Dewar's house, and we're watching the imported DBZ.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
That was when we would argue about Dragon Ball Z versus comics.
Back in my days, anime was Speed Racer.
What's up, boy? Yeah.
there you
You
go.
want to say hi to the shadow?
Now the Dragon Ball Z one has blood in it.
There we go. Now it's finished.
There you go. Come on, dude.
You want to wave? Say hi. That's Mr. Chip. He's an amazing fellow who
No.
goes to yard sales that are filled with Star Wars. What's up, man? Shirtless today? Showing off the guns. That's how we do it. Yeah.
Sun's
Mhm.
out, guns out.
Where do I go?
You want one of these? Okay, you can eat one of these only if you can say what that is. What does that say? Daddy can't say that either. One of these? How do you say that?
Laura Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Laura Bar.
Laura Bar.
I knew that too. It wasn't.
Mama?
Yep,
Wow,
that's
wow,
close
wow.
enough. There you go.
Close enough.
Here.
Says, give it to me or I'm going to bite you, Dad. It says.
Oh, I tell them, I was like, especially Logan, because he's 10 now. So I was like, you better wait until you and your brother are old enough and big enough to come at me together.
Get the both of them.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
It's going to take
sooner than
both of
you
you to take me down. I'm going to have to be a bitter old man, just worn out from life, and then you can try to take. Right? Are you going to beat up your daddy? Yeah? I don't think so. You know your daddy's the strongest man in the world, right? Yep. You don't believe me, do you? Well, you should. I've killed men for less. You know that, right?
With chainsaws.
That's a joke. Daddy doesn't kill people. Don't tell the police. Go. Go find your brother.
Don't tell the police about the kid buried in the backyard.
You know the other brother that you had?
What?
You know why we don't talk about him?
Yeah.
Don't tell them it's me? Okay, I won't. He's like, don't tell them it's you. It's a good cover story.
It's all
All right.
mommy. It's all mommy.
Yes, Daddy was watching TV. You remember that.
It's bad when your son is your best alibi.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, me. Well, guys, are we at a good point to stop?
I think I am. I'm just going to throw a couple more darkened lines in here.
I'll be sure to send you my address. Don't worry, Austin.
Just sign 2 Chip on the back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, by the way, having my big ass head on the back of that comic. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I do remember.
I like it. Very
Love
cool.
it.
So that's how long were we streaming? How long did that take me? An hour?
We've been on an hour and 57.5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So that was not too bad. That was plenty of time.
Well, Chip, I wanted to keep the back of your book simplified because of your logo, and I thought, what better way to show that this is a Chip Getler special than to put that logo on there?
Yeah, I pull that back. Oh, I'm going to pre-bag it because I'm going to pull it out. Just do it like Mark and Friendly do, so that way there's no glare. And I go to pull it out. I'm like, and I hadn't seen the front yet. So I go to pull it out, and I see my head on it. I'm like, holy! I was like, all right, wait, let me show you guys this. And I was like, oh, I got to just show it to you now. So I had to cover the front up, flip it over with the backboard, show, and then flip it back to show everybody the. Like I said, I kept trying to get it to work that night. I'm like running around the. If you guys seen the extra footage, you would see me like running around, shutting off all the lights. Damn, what the hell? Oh, I got to unplug my keyboard. I got to unplug my mouse pad. I was unplugging everything that had light on it, turning my monitors off. Nope, still. I was like, I'll shoot a photo with my camera with cell phone. So I did that. So.
Well, I kept hoping that Jimmy got one too, and I messaged him because I never saw him say anything about it. I was like, hey, I just want to make sure you got your book, and he was like, oh yeah, I got it. He said it was awesome. It's one of the most awesome covers I've ever gotten. I was like, okay, well, I just wanted to make sure. I hadn't heard you say anything about it. He was like, oh yeah, I got it, and he sent a picture of it sitting on his desk and everything. But
very cool. Yeah, I made the video like the day I got it. I forgot what day it was. Probably like Monday. I think I got it Monday. It arrived Monday, and then I was like all frustrated and basically pissed off about the fact that I thought I wasn't able to do the actual ending portion of it. So I'm like, what the hell? So then I posted the photos out on Instagram and stuff like that for you guys. But I woke up this morning. I'm like, all right, I'll tackle it, and try to see what I could do. So I'm like, I'll throw something together at the end just to show the photos. I was really bummed. But yeah, no, it's awesome very much. I appreciate it. Very cool. It's great.
And again, I am sorry that it took so long to get, but God.
That's fine.
Let me tell you that glow in the dark paint.
Yeah.
Our local Walmart usually carries it, but the kind they carry is awful. It's like the worst glow in the dark paint. It doesn't glow at all.
Yeah.
So I asked them if they could order it. They said no. So I ordered some, and then it got backed up because it was coming out of Colorado, all places. So then I go back to Walmart, hoping that I can just buy what they have, and they have the kind of paint that I asked them to order. So I finally ordered it, and then the bottle that I ordered from Colorado came in. So I just mixed the two together.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah,
it definitely worked. Yeah,
it was so much of a back and forth. And then I had ordered that shattered glass one to throw in with it.
Yeah.
And I got it. Let's see, 3 or 4 days after I got the glow in the dark paint. So
Yeah. Oh,
That
yeah,
was-
that was totally cool.
it was one of the biggest labors of love that I have ever done.
I appreciate you doing it for me.
Yeah, I definitely envy your talent with the markers and stuff, and then to introduce something like glow in the dark. That's
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I was surprised when you were like, "Yeah, I'll do it." I was like, "Okay, cool."
I'm always up for trying something new, especially when it comes to comics like the glow in the dark. I know glow in the dark paint does not translate well as it is,
Yeah,
but because it was on that Daredevil cover, which was more of a stock paper,
Yeah.
I was like, it may work, so I'm gonna try it.
yeah,
If it turns out badly, then I'll tell them we'll see where we need to go next.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
turned out a lot better than I originally thought it would.
Yeah,
It glows really well.
It does. Yeah, I was actually thinking, I want to get a one of those lights, like on an arm,
Yeah.
and then just have a black light bulb in it, and then just have the black light bulb hitting it because I got it actually on the wall now. It's in I got a bunch of slabs. It's sitting in. I'm gonna put it. I actually have it in a. I should have brought it out. I have it. That slab that I made that I did a video on, the slab you slab it yourself. I actually put it in there. And I'm gonna make a header for it, a top for it. But then I got it in there, and I'm gonna put it up and hang it on my wall as well.
Awesome.
Put it in my list. But then I want to have it pointed, the black light pointing at it because it really pops when you do that. It looks real cool. So that's my plan. Give
That's
me a gooseneck lamp with a black light bulb in it. Let it go. So it'll be cool. So yeah.
It actually made me want to use more of that paint.
Yeah. It's funny. We actually, my wife and I, what made me think of it was my wife and I actually in our bedroom, we painted the bedroom blue or whatever color. And then we ended up buying these vinyl stickers that look like white trees that kind of go from the ceiling to the floor. And I put these things up and we got them in our bed. And then one day I was like, I got this idea. I'm like, I bought some glow in the dark paint. And then I actually painted a heart on one of the tree trunks above the head of her bed on her side, and then filled it in. So at nighttime, when you turn the lights off, it's got this heart glowing
That's awesome.
up the tree. So it's kind of a neat little thing. But so I was like, oh wait, I know they have the glow in the dark paint. Maybe he could do something with the Daredevil. So that would be cool. So
It would be neat if you took that same paint and did like fireflies around the tree.
oh yeah, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, a bunch of little yeah.
So when you paint, do you have I've never tried to paint. I tried to watercolor once upon a time, a great many years ago. Didn't work out so well for me. But do you have a whole different set of brushes and things like that, and you get into all of that? Man, see, one of the reasons why I don't do it is I love the work drawing, but when I'm done, having to clean the brushes and all of that, I don't want to do any of that.
He's like, just throw them away and get someone else. If I knew.
Buying new set of brushes every time.
Yeah. One and done.
That's it.
I used to paint a lot when I was going to school for graphic design. I used to do a lot of painting back then, and watercolor was one of my favorite mediums. Hence the reason I somewhat like Peach Momoko, but also, David Mack and Tony Moy and people like that use that watercolor medium. So,
Yeah. I just didn't, I mean, obviously I wasn't using the right paper and stuff like that, but I'm just not a fan of how the watercolors and paints start to distort the paper.
yeah.
Even if it's a heavier Bristol board or something like that, it still has that wave.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it.
Yeah. It's almost like you got to do it and then you got to press it in order
Yeah.
to make it nice and flat. So you got to frame it up. So.
Well, like that one I did of Donatello that Ruben Guzman has that I used black paint to fill in the background. When I finished it, it dried. I set it between two heavy textbooks so that it didn't have that wave in it, and it worked out fine. I mean, it didn't wave at all.
Start taking some of your short boxes and putting it on top of them.
Yeah, really.
Well, I got another question for you. Have you ever tried to actually heat press your stuff after you've painted on it? Is that anything you've even tried to do, or is that just an automatic don't do that?
The only thing that I have done that would be similar to that is I take if I do it on a piece of paper and I do notice that it's got that little wave to it, what I'll do is I'll take and I'll put the piece of paper in between a pillowcase and in the center of it, and then I'll take an iron and iron over top of it, and it works the same way.
Yeah.
Wow. I wouldn't have even thought to do something like that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's an old pillowcase because I'm always afraid that if I use the ones that we put on our bed, that it'll melt the paint to the pillowcase, and then I'll never hear the
You'll
end
be
of it
sleeping
from
on the
my life.
couch.
Yeah. And I do that enough as it is, so I enjoy the days that I do get to sleep in the bed. So
Yeah.
But yeah, it actually works pretty well. I wouldn't do it with oil paints because oil paints would I'm sure that would probably it would fuzz up the paint, and not only that, but you may run the risk of you can always re-wet oil paints with like turpentine, and I would be afraid that using that high of a heat on it would cause it to just completely destroy the picture.
Yeah. So Austin, when you're doing all that black on that cover you just did there, is that all just marker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's so I use
I wasn't sure if it was like a marker or if it was like a black ink that you put on a brush to kind of, because I've seen people do it that way.
yeah, so I really want to try to start doing that and getting the inks for those bigger, so I don't have to use the markers, because I don't like seeing the strokes from the marker. It drives me insane. So I have to go over it like 3-4 times to kind of eliminate those strokes. Yeah, honestly, I have no excuse. I just haven't gone out and purchased the ink and try to get
outside. Yeah, it's hot outside. You don't want to go out yet.
No.
Wait for the winter time.
Yeah, we need to change the hours so Arizona just becomes nocturnal.
There you go.
Because I think it's going to be 115 again today.
Holy shit. Oh. My family's from Chicago, and my brother, sister, and mom and stepfather all moved to Arizona. So they're in Phoenix. And I forgot where else, Surprise, or I don't know, some other place out there. Okay. And it's insane. I was like, you guys are freaking nuts. It's like, it's like we go out all time and we'll visit them, and that's about it.
The water in my pool is almost 90 degrees.
Wow.
So yeah, you can't even go out and cool off in the pool.
Yeah. It's like you're throwing buckets of ice in it.
I should. But I'd rather just dump the ice on myself.
That's true, yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And you've got that dry air, and there's like no humidity in it.
Yeah. Oh, if there was humidity out here, there wouldn't be people here.
That's one of the reasons I wouldn't want to live in Georgia or Florida. Too humid. Arizona. I went to New Orleans one year, and I first time ever being there, and I'm like, this is insane. Now at this time, I'm in the 50-pound range, walking around New Orleans, just drenched from head to toe in sweat from all the humidity in the middle of summer. And I'm like, I'm going to go in a cigar shop. I was like, so I go walking in, and I'm like, oh, wait, where's your humidor? And the guy's like, dude, it's like freaking 85% humidity outside. Why do we need a humidor? I'm like, oh, yeah, good night. Like, everything's just laying out on the counters, and it's perfect. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So,
and Chris, you're off to Orlando, right?
Do what?
You're off to Orlando?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
You're gonna get some humidity, but you guys in North Carolina get humidity already, so
Yeah, somewhat.
We're like that one place in the United States that weather can be every season in 1 week. It could be 30 degrees in the morning, 70 degrees in the afternoon or evening, and then the next day it's raining, then you get snow, and then the next day it'll be 90 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, my in-laws moved out there in North Carolina from Chicago, and then now just recently moved back, but they were out there for about 20 years. So Yeah.
It's every letter every week.
Yeah. Yep. And not a salt truck to be seen.
Who? We got somebody joining us. Oh, look at this. We've got a latecomer.
There he is.
What's up?
Ross, what's going on?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Very good.
Good.
Awesome.
I'm digging this
man.
year.
Thanks, man. Lethal Protector.
Yep. It's probably the only Venom series I actually have. I've sold all the others. I'm keeping Lethal Protector and I'm selling everything else. So.
I was never a fan of the way Bagley drew Spider-Man's profile. I thought it was just insane.
Yeah. Who's taking over the new Spider-Man? Do we know yet?
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Well,
All
who's
the frickin' Lord, whatever the hell his name's out there.
they didn't someone tease Stegman, Ryan Stegman drawing?
Huh. Oh
Is
no.
that I think I thought I just saw that. Someone leaked like some kind of. Thought I saw something like that.
Kind of makes you wish we could bring back like Zach and all the shooter.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna head out of here, fellas.
All right,
Take it easy.
All right.
All right. Well, see you later, Remy.
It's nice talking to you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi anyway because I got a show with Gray Man here, Cover Slingers. So I just wanted to pop on, say what's up, and see how y'all wonderful people were doing. So
The Tyler wave.
Yeah.
I think when I do, I look scared. Huh? But yeah, I can't remember. Like I said, I thought someone leaked like some picture that was done months ago. And I thought it was Ryan Stegman because Stegman didn't go with Cates over to Hulk. Ryan Otley is going to be doing Hulk with Donnie Cates. So I was wondering what Ryan Stegman was going to be moving on to. And like I said, I can't find it.
I just hope it's somebody interesting. I'd love to jump on Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it. I mean, it's been, I don't know. For me, I have not enjoyed it. I dropped it. You know, I even tried the new suit, and I was like, maybe, and then I was like, I don't like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same exact thing. I got to about issue 20, and I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm sick of freaking Boomerang. I'm sick of this freaking three-way thing they got going on. I'm out of here. And I stopped reading it. Then, of course, 55, I grabbed some of those, and then I grabbed the new suit. And then after, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, they're doing the exact same thing with Batman right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're
I can't stand that
overworking.
Future State suit.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
There's honestly 7 Batman titles right now.
Oh,
They're-
it's insane.
Very
it's-
saturated.
Yeah. Yep.
But everyone's saying, oh, they're all great, and I'm like, but I mean, there's 7. Like, huh?
How do you keep your mind straight as to what freaking storyline you're reading? I mean, because
Are they all canon tied in with one another? Just
I don't think they are.
No, we don't know.
I
I mean,
they are.
Well, yeah, because what Batman and Catwoman is like a time, that's was all over the place, know.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
And there's Batman Black and White. Then there's
Totally. I think that's totally on its own.
yeah. So I mean, like I said, there's just so many Batman titles, and I'm just like, I can't keep up with that. I got enough indies.
I get the Batman Black and White. I only get just because of the artwork. Other than that, I'll be honest. I've tried reading. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done.
They're even tying in Suicide Squad now to Batman.
Yeah.
In order to keep up, you've got to read Suicide Squad because what's happening the issue before the newest Batman, he's in it, and it's tied into the newest Batman, and it's so hard to keep up with what you need to buy in order to know what's going on.
Yeah. That was when I actually started collecting. When I first started collecting, I haven't been collecting long, guys, but when I first started collecting, one of the big series I jumped on was that Batman Metal. So I jumped on that, and it was just like, all of a sudden I'm like, I'm like veering off into Teen Titans, and I'm veering off into this and Flash, and I'm like, and I'm getting them all, and I'm like, what the F is going on? I was like, I get freaking a long box full of metal, and I'm like, holy shit, this is insane.
Yeah, I don't have enough interest in any DC characters to start buying multiple books, like, you know, Nightwing and you know, all these different characters. Like I'm just not into those characters. So Batman is the only thing that I really get DC, other than Nice House by the Lake now. But
you're welcome, by the way.
I think thank you.
Talk them into that one.
So I think as soon as Tynion leaves Batman, I may leave Batman too, unless, you know, they announce an incredible writer who can pick up and do something. But
I just got this in the mail. Did anyone read this yet?
Love it.
Book.
Love it.
Really? Yeah, I just got it in, so it's I got a pile that I have a bunch of stuff to read. So, but I wanted to read that because everyone's saying it's unreal. So.
Oh, you haven't read it yet?
No, I just got it. I just got it. So
I might even recommend wait for issue 2 to come out before you read issue 1, because once you get the last page of issue 1, you're going to want more immediately.
You are. You are. It's one of those. He's
okay. Good. All right. Good. Because I have other stuff like, I mean, I just read Stray Dogs issue number 4 finally. That just came in the mail, and that is the most heart-wrenching thing. I don't know if anyone's reading that. Who's reading that?
Yeah.
Yep. That's an incredible story.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that artwork with that story, I still I still go, what am I reading? Like,
it's
man,
really like Disney looking.
Right? Oh, I love it. Love it.
I just bought this cover. I'm waiting for it to come in. This is that bunny.
Issue number 2?
No, issue number 1. It's a very.
Oh, okay. Who did that? That's
this
dope.
is going to be by Ben Harvey.
That's
HARVEY. It's a Virgin variant.
Great. Blame Chip now again. Here we go.
Yeah.
I just after I saw him get the Dan Hip.
The logo.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then all of a sudden here at my door, #blame Chip. But I just started following him. Man, he's cool. Like me, I'm like a cartoonist, so I like cartoony type stuff. His stuff is cool, man. It's different.
Dan Hip? Yeah.
So.
A buddy of mine that actually does the Comic Cons, he actually told me about him. He's like, oh yeah. He goes, I got a buddy of mine who's coming out with a comic. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, he's doing a cover. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He goes, if you see this, and he showed me like a month ago, and he sent me like just a quick, if you see this, pick one up for me. I'm like, okay. So I found it and pre-ordered it from Black Flag, and
nice.
Oh, cool. So
nice, awesome.
But great.
Well, can I see what everyone drew? I hopped on here. I wanted to see. Chip, what did you draw, brother? No.
I drew the short stick. Let's put it that way. I don't have the talent.
I saw Austin was doing Something Is Killing the Children.
That's what I did today.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
So I'll throw in some more hair in the back there, but add a little bit more to that later.
Yep.
Nice, bro. Yeah, I got a couple of those blanks I need to do. Oh, that's right. You were telling me that you were going to do different styles. I love it, man. That is so cool. Is that Tim Burton style down at the bottom?
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is dope. Oh, I love it, man. Cool, man. That is so cool.
I think I'm going to go with the chibi, honestly.
You like the chibi?
Yep.
Huh. Let me see one more time, Chris. Oh, I like that too. Yeah,
I'm a clean lines guy, and it's just very sharp. I dig that one a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is the one I was least thrilled with.
Mario-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
they all need some blood, as Austin would say. More blood.
More blood.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take off, and I gotta get some things done around the house before I do this Rob's Fat Stack thing tonight. So
yeah, I think it's a good place to end it anyway. So
all right,
guys, thank you for watching. If you're in the chat, I know this has been a long stream. But we appreciate everybody that's jumped on today. Nick's Kicks, Austin, Remy, Chip, Roscoe. I'm trying to think who else has been on. Has there been?
Yeah. They know who they are.
Yeah. You know who you are, chat. Thank you for sticking around. Hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll see you back for the next Art with the Professor.
See you guys.